Science Center. I have another really fun virtual science station experiment for us all to do today. So I will go over the steps and materials needed, and let's get started. Okay, so on our virtual science station board, we have today's date. It is Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. In this video, we will first go over the instructions of this experiment, what we will be doing. Next, we will go over the materials of this experiment, what we will need. Then we'll go over the directions of this experiment. How do we do this? And last, we will go over the explanation of this experiment. How does this experiment work? So like I said, my name is Sarah Snyder. I'm the program coordinator here at the Montana Science Center. The experiment we will be doing today for this video is called the rubber egg experiment. The materials you will be needing for this experiment are a glass jar, an egg, and some vinegar. First, start by placing the egg gently into the jar such as that you don't break it. Next, pour the vinegar into the jar such that the vinegar completely covers the egg. Vinegar can definitely have a harsh smell, and since this experiment does take some time, it might be a good idea to place this jar in a well-ventilated part of your house. I'm going to let this egg sit overnight, and I will be back tomorrow to tell you the next step of this experiment. Alright everyone, so I went ahead and let this egg soak in the vinegar for 5 to 6 days. And this is how it looks now. You can see there's kind of some film. And if you remember, the egg that I soaked was brown, like some of the foam that we're seeing at the top of this cup. As we've had staff members in individually in the past few days, some of my colleagues here at the Science Center and our staff members here have said that it reminds them of SCOBY, if any of you have ever made kombucha at home. So that's an interesting observation. So I'm going to go ahead and slowly pour out the vinegar until we have just the egg, and then we'll go ahead and take a look at the egg and talk about the science behind how this experiment works. Alright, so at this point you will notice that the egg resembles sort of like a rubber ball. And I actually was a little bit too rowdy in playing with my rubber egg and it broke, but it's still cool to see the membrane and the yolk. There's no shell anymore. That happens because eggshells are made out of calcium carbonate, and the acid in vinegar breaks that down so that you just see the membrane. And as I have learned, the membrane is not super thick, so that's unfortunate, but still very cool. Go ahead and leave us a comment on how your experiment went, or if you have any other questions or comments or experiments that you want to see in the near future. All right, catch you next time, guys.